Hey, welcome back everybody to Apex Point. And before we get into today's video, I just want to discuss two things real quick. Number one, thank you everybody that has subscribed. That's been kind of crazy. I've uploaded videos for a while now, never really had any traction on the YouTube, but everybody seems to really like the Apex Point stuff. So much that we've hit another milestone. So we're over 509 subscribers now, so thank you to everybody that has subscribed. But the other thing we need to talk about is, well, almost 98% of you that watch the videos aren't subscribed. And I appreciate the views, but if you could, it does really help somebody small like me out if you just hit the subscribe button. It helps us reach our goal of eventually getting over 1,000 subs so we can monetize the channel. And from that point, we can start doing some bigger and better things here on the YouTubes. So thanks again to everybody who subscribed, and thank you for hitting that subscribe button. So in our last video, we tried to turn this turd into a time attack car. And yeah, I mean, I think it went all right. So suspension, tires, and we saw a little bit of an improvement of that. Now, just a little inside for you. That video I shot actually over a week ago, and in that week, that video got pushed back twice because of some other things going on in the whole Apex Point world that I felt needed to get out there a little bit sooner. And yeah, it worked out because those videos did really well. So did the video on the time attack. So I decided to follow up with a part 2. And since we've had a little bit of time, I've had a little bit of time to mess around with this car. So let's open her up. I said I wasn't going to turbo this car, but I turboed it. I put all-wheel drive on it, and yeah, I'm not real happy with it, because while it did make it a whole lot faster, my times did not improve. Mainly because, other than wheels and tires, the next best thing you can do to your car to make it faster is right behind the steering wheel. Yeah, that's me. So I basically built the car that outperforms my ability to drive at this particular point in time. Yeah, I'll admit it. I'm just not very good at the driving in this game. The drag racing is a little different. So what we want to do today, I think what we want to start out with, we're going to detune this down, and I believe, let's look at this. Take my body off. Yeah, we already took the all-wheel drive transmission out. Because there's a funny thing with the all-wheel drive transmission. If you're not a super high-powered car, they don't seem to work very well. That's just how it is. So what I want to do today, short of completely screwing with this car, we're going to go into the turbo. And if you don't know, you can grab the little screwdriver over there and you can up your boost. So we're going to turn this down to the lowest boost setting. We're going to go into the computer, and I've got the set at 9 grand. Let's bump the red line down to like say 8,500. And oh, I get stuck. Let's throw this over on the dyno. And here at my controller, and I am looking at getting a steering wheel for this, because I've got another game I picked up recently, and probably not going to put any videos out on it because I tried playing it and it is impossible to play with a controller. We need a wheel. So that is in the works. It's probably going to be about a month out, because at the moment I have some other pretty big things going on in my life that's kind of taken priority, where you'll see. I'll when it happens in about 3 weeks, we'll definitely have a video out on it. So let's get her into first, and let's run her through some gears. Alright, so we pulled out 217 wheel horsepower at 7,200 RPM. So, and right now we're sitting just a little over 1,000 kilograms, which is not bad. And let's do this. This thing is starting to look a little manky. It looks manky. Can you repair the chassis on these? I don't know. I know we can probably take the hood off. Wow. It just looks like that. Let's go, let's take this thing over to the paint booth real quick. If you haven't seen this, you can take your car into the paint booth. I'm not for sure how we can... I like this color blue because it reminds me of a bush light. Yeah. This thing looks like a giant bush light can. That's pretty close. Oh, perfect. That's even better. Paint all the stuff. Should we go? Oh, can't paint the roof wing. I was going to say, should we do a color match? I get both the mirrors. I don't know if we did. Nope, didn't get that one. And then you can pop the hood, paint the bay, and I mean, what Honda would be complete without a red valve cover? And I do like the blue silicone couplers, but you can actually paint the silicone couplers too, if you didn't know that. You painted. Oh, sorry about the little interruption. We had someone come to our door. But you can paint the silicone couplers. Actually, let's see what they look like if we did them red. Ooh, yeah, that's much sportier with the red couplers. All actuality, let's do them black, because that's what I like to run on all my real life cars, is the black couplers, because I hate the blue and red ones. They just stick out too much. Alright, cool. So we got side exit, got the turbo kit. Let's go back to the garage. And let's, no, it's just the light. Let's see, did we miss that door? We definitely missed that door. Back to the paint booth real quick. We'll get this fixed up and then we'll get out on the highway here. All right, that's much better. Let's just name this guy Bush Lightning. Very well. Oh, and it is dark, so we'll wait till it's daytime and then we will take it out on the streets. All right, it's daylight timeout. Let's take this bad boy out for a drive. Oh, and I have noticed in a couple of videos you can hear the controller clicking because of where I have my microphone placed and where the controller I have to hold it. So I do apologize about that. But like I said, we'll be getting a wheel here soon, and we'll take care of that. And are my tires gone? Sorry, let's check that real quick, because the way that drove like my tires were wiped out. 53%. 63%. That should be fine. I mean, I know it's not great, but that thing was driving like I had no tires, and this thing's only got 200 horsepower, and it was spinning second like it had 600. Alright, let's get to this. See if we can moderately improve on our time. We need to ooh. Definitely tell it only has 200 horsepower after that. But I think the best way we can improve on our time is just to, rather than just keep throwing horsepower at the car, we just sit here and we practice driving for a bit. I have a bad feeling, and a lot of it has to do with I just don't have a good sense of actually how fast I'm going and braking points. Like, I screw that braking point up for that corner up damn near every time I drive this course. So once we get the braking points down a little bit better, I think that'll help us out too. That's another one we need to get better at. Oh, Jesus. I had a decent lap going there until we screwed that up. Yeah, so we kind of screwed ourselves there at the end. What I'll do is I'm going to run some laps. We'll keep the camera going and we'll just fast forward through this and let you all watch and laugh. See you in a bit. Alright, that was getting a lot better, but I think our tires at this point are pretty shot. But I feel good with just a couple of laps, the improvements we made there. So let's go back to the garage. Let's take a look. Good old bush lightning here. What are we at? 37. So we use about 20%. Was about 20% because we were about 50 before. But I believe that those tires are pretty shot. So let's do this. So what do we have? 205, 55, 15 semi-slick. So we have the 205, 55 semi. What are... Oh, those are 14s. I was going to say, what? So the slicks, we get a 205, 55 and a slick. Let's do this. let's put the full slick on it. Let's take it out for one more run. Now that I've got a little bit, I'm starting to learn some of the braking and the turning points on some of those corners I was having trouble with. And you see we cut down. I'll look at the, if I do this, post-editing, James will throw some time differences up right now. And we'll take a look at what we were on our first lap, our improved lap, and then our best lap out of those couple we just did. Brah. Just trying to get to the racetrack. I know I'm going down the wrong way. So let's... Man, this thing for 200 horsepower just... It's spinning a full slick. It's kind of... I don't know if I like that too much. Alright. It's... Some of the guys on the Discord was saying that they were getting more traction by running higher PSI, which is completely counterintuitive, but we may have to look at increasing our tire pressures since we're just spinning so hard, which I don't think we should be. Definitely felt better through that corner. Was able to hold a lot more speed. We'll see if I can just hit my braking point up here that I've been trying to hit. You gotta watch out. That curb will screw your day up. I know my big problem through there is I'm braking while I'm turning, so I know that's a big no-no. So 35. So 135.67. We'll throw that up here right now with the other times that we added just a second ago. And so that's our improvement. I think we need to get a lot better at driving, possibly wait until we can get that steering wheel. And then kind of come back to this project. Or unless you guys want to see more of this, I will keep driving and improving. Or if there's anything else you want to see in Apex Point, just drop a comment below and tell me what you want to see. And for those of you that stuck around this long and you're not subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button. It does help us reach our goals and help us put out more content like this. So that'll be it for today. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.